Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back for another video, and today I'm going to be doing an album review. If you guys saw the video that I made on Monday, then you would expect this video to be coming today. Uh, yeah, I'm going to be doing an album review of the band Caskets, and this is their debut album, Lost Souls. You saw this in the CD pickups video that I just made. As always, I'm not going to go down every single song on the album. I'm just merely going to talk about 3 songs that I really liked from the album and give you guys my thoughts and opinions on them, and hopefully this will make you want to check it out for yourself. And ironically enough, the 3 songs that I'm going to be talking about just happen to be the last 3 songs on the album in order. I didn't intend it on being that way, but I do think that these are the 3 best songs on the album, in my opinion. So without further ado, let's start with, this is personally my favorite song off the entire album. It's called The Final Say. It's got very heavy pop influences in it, which works well with these guys. I didn't think that I was going to like it at first, because I'm not a huge fan of pop. I mean, I have certain artists that I follow, like Allie and AJ and whatnot, but I was kind of skeptical going into this album just how pop influenced it was actually going to be. But they surprised me, and it works really well on this song. No, don't get me wrong, this is a full rock song too, but it's when the verses kick in and stuff like that, you can really hear like the the beats and the synths and stuff like that. But it actually works, and this song is kind of personal. It's talking about having a father who was pretty much a deadbeat, and having a father who was never really there. He never actually felt like the guy's father, and it comes across in the lyrics. There's even a real powerful lyric in the bridge where he says, I regret that we're cut from the same cloth. And that just kind of lets you know just how personal the song truly is. The guy's got a very good voice. I think the lead singer, his name is Matt. And I apologize if that's not it at all, but I think his name is Matt. It's just really cool. It's different from what I'm used to reviewing. But yeah, it's a very personal song, very sad song, but it's still really good. It's still got really awesome guitar riffs. It's got the rock element is still there. It's just there's some pop thrown in there, but it works really well. So yeah, The Final Say, great song. Easily my favorite song on the album. Okay, and the second song I'm going to talk about is called One More Time. And this is really like a positive energy type of song, especially in the chorus. It's talking about bringing the dead back to life, bringing what was dead in you at one point. I think we've all had those moments where we just feel like giving up, and we feel like we've just been dead inside for so long, but something along the way makes us want to rise again, and that's what this song is definitely talking about. It's talking about bringing the dead back to life just so you can feel that energy one more time. It's a really inspiring song, and that's why it's one of my favorites. Again, it's kind of like The Final Say, except it's not as pop influenced. This one is more on the rock side, which I personally enjoy. Still very good. I mean, Matt puts his all into these songs, and his vocals really do shine on these songs. I forgot to mention that earlier. It's just really good. I don't really have a lot to say. Like I said, it's very inspiring, very good, and you can't go wrong with it. Okay, and the third and final song I'm going to talk about is the very last song on the album, and it's called Nothing to Hide. I think this one might actually be my second favorite from the album. It sounds really cool. I know that sounded pretty redundant to say, Matt really does a cool thing in this song that I noticed right away. Um, he kind of sings it a little faster than what I'm used to. It's almost like there's some moments where you can't really keep up, which I think is pretty cool. I don't see how he does it. But this song is about, pretty much being an open book to anyone. Uh, you know, it's about being a person who's not afraid to admit things. You don't have anything to hide from that person because they know you so well, and your life is an open book. And that's pretty much what this song is talking about. Again, really great musicianship, really great uh, great lyrics in my opinion. Um, yeah, you can't go wrong. If you guys aren't into pop rock, then you might not like this album. But there's still some things on here that I think anybody would like, regardless if you like pop or not. Don't knock it till you try it. Anyway, back to the song Nothing to Hide. Definitely a real standout for me. Um, yeah. The guitars are fantastic. There are a lot of cool riffs in this one as well. Um, I think it was a really good way to close out the album as a whole. And yeah, I mean, overall, I would give Lost Souls by Caskets, their debut album, I would easily give this a 9.5 out of 10. That's how much I enjoyed this album. There's only one thing that was keeping it from being a perfect 10, and that's the song Hopes and Dreams, which I know I didn't talk about. I'm not going to talk about it. Um, I just feel like that's the one song on this album that kind of slowed the momentum of the album for me. It's not a bad song. Uh, I just didn't feel like it fit within the flow of the album, if that makes sense. Um, the message in this song is very inspiring, but the the slow moving nature is what kind of set it off for me. Set it off the course, I mean. But other than that, yeah, I would easily give this a 9.5 out of 10, a solid 9.5 out of 10. Like I said, you might like it, you might not like it, but I would say at least give it a try. Yeah, Caskets, Lost Souls, fantastic album in my opinion. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. I'm just going to wrap up here. If you guys have heard this album, please let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Was it kind of in the middle? Or are you kind of indifferent about it? I personally loved it, as I keep saying over and over again. But anyway, that's going to do it, guys. So leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends about me, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Take care.